Have you ever heard the term nuclear colonialism? Because there's a great movie coming out called First We Bomb New Mexico that covers that subject. For anyone who watched or enjoyed Oppenheimer, this is the movie you need to watch next. It's about the Trinity bomb, which is the world's first nuclear bomb that was used about a month before it was dropped on Hiroshima, that was dropped in the New Mexico desert. They did this because a lot of people at the time thought New Mexico was kind of empty and it was a safe place to drop a nuclear bomb, which isn't true because, as we know, as my people know, there has been people in that area for thousands of years. A lot of indigenous people and a lot of Mexican people. And because of these testing, a lot of these people, which includes my grandfather who passed away of downwind cancer, got radioactive poisoning and cancer from these tests. And while I did see Oppenheimer, and I enjoyed it because I like Christopher Nolan as a filmmaker and it was a really well done movie, I felt like this was a part of the story that is never talked about. And the reason I know is, as I said, this happened to my family. My grandpa died because of the downwind effect. And it's because of that, I think First We Bomb New Mexico is such an important movie to watch. Because while Oppenheimer gives the grandiose, like, we're America, rah, 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 this bomb was this huge scientific achievement, stop the war, we didn't need to do it. This shows what happened in the wake of the Trinity bomb, which was cancer to Native Americans and Hispanics who lived in that area. And like I said, this movie hits close to home because I will never know my grandfather because of the bomb. My grandpa died around when I was born, and I was never able to know who he was because of the cancer that took him. I was robbed of those memories. My mom had to watch as my grandpa slowly wasted away because of the cancer that these bombs gave him. My grandma had to bury her husband because of these bombs. So that's why this is an important movie, and why I think people need to watch it to understand, like, the actions of the US military and the US government had dire consequences.